Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, all eyes on the prize. Everything they've been working toward this season culminates tonight. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game one of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. Tonight, we'll see Miami as they play against Cleveland. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, T.A. Taking a look at Miami. They come into the series, Greg, with a lot of momentum after a sweep in round one.
And you know they've got to be feeling good about themselves, but as you've seen, Kevin, things can change in a hurry in the postseason. And this is a tough opponent in front of them. And round one momentum only goes so far. This is a fresh start, and they're going to have to battle even harder to get through this series.
It was a fresh start, you're right. So here's Miami's starting group. And for Cleveland, Shaw is out there at Pope. Then it's Reynolds. And it's Holmes in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Walls. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Nifty move. And he sinks the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here is Shaw, following the score by Miami. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Here's Holmes. And that one, good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points. Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And he slams it one-handed.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here is Shaw. Off target at the rim.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And they'll keep possession. And he recovers it. And it's in there. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Cleveland. Guarded by Holmes. And the shot is long. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. West outside. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Miami calls timeout.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? Give them a hand dance. That was your Cleveland Dancers.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
The tray. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Holmes with it. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, from deep three-point range, out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
The ball goes to Miami.
And Miami shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Comes up empty down low. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Drills the three-pointer. Holmes got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Here's Shaw. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Miami trails by 5. Rest outside. Passes it to Baldwin. Good ball movement here by Miami. Driving inside. 6 to shoot. And here's West for 3. Miami no good on that time either. Out to the right wing. The pass to Shaw. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Shaw's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
So both teams making some changes here. And stolen by Lucas. Pass to Shaw. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Here's Oliver, right wing. Here is Forbes. And they get it. 5 on the clock. And Reynolds pulls it down.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here is Shaw. He's got 9. From deep three-point range. Second chance shot. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Cleveland?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here's McLeod. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Puts it up. The shot by ABC, no good. Cleveland leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes. Miami foul. McLeod. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here is Shaw. From deep.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Forbes inside the line. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
1:19 left to play here in the first. It's deflected. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's McLeod. Pass to Fletcher. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one misses. And Cleveland making a change here. Hope's checked in. And the second free throw, good. 54 seconds left in the first. Fires the three. That one doesn't go. And Miami the other way now. Ball's knocked loose. That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside for Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. Here's McLeod.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Miami no good on that time either.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Shoots from the elbow. And so it's Cleveland sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
We've got Shaw. Reynolds is out there at Pope, and it's Holmes in at the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Missed inside. Cleveland leading by 14. Here's Pope. And good that time. Pope's got his first 2 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Walls. And Reynolds pulls it down. Reynolds has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here is Shaw. 9 points in the game so far. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Shaw's got 12 in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Rebounded by Holmes.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Team foul.
Cleveland leading by 19 points. now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Oh, that three off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the basket by West.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. To the right side. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Miami trails by 17. Down low, here's Baldwin, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here is Shaw. He's got 12. Just 5 on the clock. Driving the lane, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now, here's Holmes. He has 5. From deep, buries the long-range jumper. He has 7.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's West. Out to the right wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Over to the left wing. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the inside. Here's Baldwin. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Baldwin's got 4 this quarter. Cleveland leading by 18. Here's Shaw. There's the drive.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Make some noise for your Cleveland dancers.
And it's Lucas with the ball for Cleveland. Now, here's Holmes. He has 5. To the left side wing. Here's Atkins. And the 3 ball is good. And Cleveland leads by 20.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Holmes against Simmons. Holmes kicks to Anderson. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And Miami has possession after Cleveland got the 3-pointer. Chalk up 2 there.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Holmes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second
For Cleveland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. That free throw good from Holmes. Both free throws good from Holmes. Miami trails by 21. McLeod passes to Forbes. Here's McLeod. To the wing on the left. Here is Forbes. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Now, here's Holmes.
2 minutes
Not a lot of room.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. .141 left now here in the second. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's McLeod. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Guarded by Simmons. To the paint. For 3. ABC grabs the board. And Miami shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Good ball movement here by Miami to stop the run. It's rebounded by Cleveland. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the wing right side. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 15.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's McLeod. Shot clock at 6. Fletcher. Good work defensively by Holmes.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Second free throw, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's up a 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So as we conclude the first half, so far, fairly one-sided. Cleveland ahead, opening up a huge gap. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. And guys, for Cleveland, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
It all starts with their shooters, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I could say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the floor.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Off target from three-point range.
and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Walls. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Holmes got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And he converts the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Pope following the score by Miami. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. No good that time. And Miami shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Good on the triple. He has 5.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Passes it to Shaw. Over to the wing. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this
personal foul, first team foul.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Walls. No good with the triple. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They retain possession. Holmes passes to Pope. Here is Shaw. Tries again. Cleveland moving the ball around. Takes a 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Baldwin the pass to West. And the dunk by West.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Pope. The pass to Holmes. It's stolen by West. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Walls. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Here's Pope. Here's Reynolds. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Reynolds has got 9.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comeback.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Well, Cleveland shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Here's West. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Holmes. Pass to Atkins. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Pope missing.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Miami no good on that time either.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. And really a tough break for the team.
A different look for Miami. Simmons checked in for Baldwin. And it's Oliver in for West. Here's Pope. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Oliver's shot is good.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Well, Cleveland shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes. Reynolds has got 4 this quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Oliver. Guarded by Holmes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. That one off the back iron and out. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And it's Pope missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Unloads from 9, and it's Oliver missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here is Shaw. He's got 20. Pass to Atkins. Here's Holmes. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Count it. He's got 6. 1:36 left in the third. Pass to Pope. Here's Reynolds. The pass to Pope. Here is Shaw. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Holmes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Miami. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Pope. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Oliver's shot is good.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Cleveland leading by 22. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's Pope missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to McCloud. Passes to Simmons. Wide open look. And it's Miami with another.
Ever since halftime, he's had his eyes on the basket and just crushing it right now.
Well, Cleveland shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Pope. Simmons pulls it in. From 13, it's off. And so it's Cleveland controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. They've got Cooper. Pope is out there with Shaw. And it's Holmes in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And the rejection by Holmes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 21.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Oliver's shot is good.
The assist. Walls.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Here is Shaw. To the left wing. A 3-pointer off the mark.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
Drills it from outside.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Here's Holmes. Pass to Cooper. Here is Shaw. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Here's the pass to Baldwin.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Reynolds is checked in for Cleveland.
Walls. 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. Cleveland leading by 19. Pope. A second chance effort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one counts.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Rest outside. Hands the shot from the wing. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
4th personal foul, second team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Cleveland. Holmes at the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Holmes. Miami trails by 21. Here's Walls. And again, Miami with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Takes the 3. Second shot opportunity. Here's Holmes. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
The ball goes to Cleveland. Substitution on the court.
And so here's Cleveland. It's an 18-point lead. Shot clock at 2. And they recover it to the middle. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And another miss by Cleveland. Miami trails by 18 to the inside. And the rejection by Holmes. Down low. Beyond the arc. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. For Miami, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Swiped away. Now Cleveland moving it up. Moving it up. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his 6th rebound on the night. Launches a 3. It's good from long range.
Number 15.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Cleveland leading by 15. Holmes, good. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 14 rebounds. For Miami, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pope's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here is Shaw. Here he goes. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting for Cleveland. Shaw.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit. Getting to the foul line here in the second half.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Those turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
To the paint. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Miami again turning it over.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Lucas is checked in for Shaw. Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Holmes with the steal. Here's Pope. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he knocks down the first one. And Cleveland making a change here. Reynolds is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes it to Owens. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. To halt the run, Pope with the rebound. Pope's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Looking to get it going. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. From deep 3-point range. Miami grabs the miss.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Cleveland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 58 seconds left in the game. Now Cleveland shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Out to the right wing. To the right side. Cooper connects from three-point range.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And the first one at the line is good. And Miami making a change here.
At the line for 2.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Pass to De La Rosa. And it's McLeod with the rebound. In transition, here comes Miami. Hughes, good.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Pass to the Magician. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
So critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.